is Riley White. I'm a former 3rd grade teacher, now stay-at-home mom with an 11-month-old daughter. So obviously I'm driving, so I'm not going to be looking at you guys, but I just have a lot on my mind and I wanted to share. So this morning, Indy's had really rough nights and she woke up at 8:30. My friends are going to the Discovery Museum. We're meeting there at 10, and I was like, I don't know if we can make it. And my husband was like, no, you should go, it'll be fun, get the baby out, like y'all both need it. So I run the gauntlet this morning, get her breakfast, get myself ready, try to get out the door, and I'm doing great on time until I'm not. Like the last 15 minutes, I don't know what happens, but it's like I self-destruct and I can't get anything together. Anyways, so it is now 9:50. We're supposed to meet at 10. I live like a while away from the Creative Discovery Museum. So, I don't know. I'm just really down on myself and beating myself up because I really want to be on time to things and it stresses me out that I can't be. I guess the point is, if you're feeling similar, you're not alone. Hopefully, I'm not alone. My friends aren't going to judge me. Like, everything is fine. I need to get over it. It's just my type A personality, but I'm rambling now. I'll catch up with you guys at the Creative Discovery Museum. I've got the Bitty girls here who are having a snack. In the car now, and that was so fun. So I'm so glad we came. It was definitely worth it. So if you are a mom who is doing what I was doing earlier, where you're worried about things, should I go, should I not, just do the things. Do the things. It's fun, it's memories. But now we're going home because I need to get her fed and down for a nap. So we'll catch up with you later. So it is a new day. Yesterday we actually didn't vlog anymore because it was so busy. We went to my mother-in-law's birthday dinner, and Indy actually left with them and went to their house and had her first little sleepover night away from home. So that was really sad. I only cried a little, but anyways, so this morning they're bringing her back before she gets back to do her first birthday pictures, which is crazy to already be doing, but I decided to go run some last minute errands because it's raining this morning. So we were going to do the pictures outside. They now have been moved inside. Luckily we have the flexibility to do that, but I have to go get some things. I have to run by Target, Party City, and then to pick up her cake. So let's go knock out these errands. So they have these little cake stands for $5, and that matches her theme really, really well. So I think I'm going to grab one of these for her smash cake. Flamingo rubber ducks. We love a good Mingo. Well, this is sad. Current situation. We also added nothing bundt cakes to the lineup today because my dad wants a bundt cake. So as I run the rest of my errands, I kind of wanted to talk just a little bit about just some things that have been weighing on me lately. I have decided in this new year that I am done with my people pleasing. I should say I'm working on my people pleasing. I am working on perfectionism, and really just, instead of like the whole new year, new me mentality, I'm doing more of like a new year unapologetically me, if you will. So long story short, I've just let a lot of these feelings keep me from trying things that I want to do or pursuing dreams that I still have, and just like, I'm just scared of judgment and public failure or looking like a try hard or so many things that just honestly don't even matter. And so I've decided that this year we're just gonna go for it. And so, you know, that's a new thing for me, and I'm pretty excited about it, pretty proud of myself for doing it. So here we go. This is to doing YouTube and a podcast. My friend and I have launched a podcast. It's called The Motherhood. You can listen to it on Apple or Spotify. And yeah, we are just tired of sitting back and letting life pass us by. So we've decided to boldly chase this and see what happens. So if you're interested, we are on those two listening platforms, and we also have an Instagram at themotherhood_moms. So if you're interested, you can catch up with us there. And yeah, that's my plans for 2023. Now, just to get her cake, and we are ready for her pictures. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in her cake, and I've never been upset with Publix, so I'm really sad about it. I thought it was gonna be like a really narrow, tiny 2-tier cake, and it's just a flat cake, so hopefully this still looks cute. We'll see. Okay, so it is quite some time later, and these pictures are over. I'm just kind of in the there's a former wedding venue on the property we live on now, and so my cousins call it the Mary because people got married here, so we just call it the Mary. So anyways, I'm in the Mary, and I just cannot stay out of this cake. I just keep mindlessly eating it, but I thought I could do a Q&A. I'm gonna pull these off of another YouTuber's channel. I think her name is, I don't know if it's Ariel, I think is how you say it. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but hopefully I can tag her below so that she can get credit for these. A lot of them are good motherhood questions, so I thought I would just use her questions. But first of all, how do you feel about leaving a career? I love teaching, so part of me is sad to have left it, and I do miss it sometimes, especially when I see my team and my friends like all doing their thing. But I feel like motherhood is one of my highest callings, so I don't regret it. I'm very content right now. I'm not gonna say I'll never go back to teaching, because I might, but so far I'm content. So what is the hardest thing about being a mom? Honestly, I think it's the fact that my whole identity is like in motherhood now. I'm someone who really enjoyed independence and like me time, and I don't get much of it anymore, especially because of like breastfeeding and stuff. I exclusively pump, so I don't actually nurse, but that's been really hard for me, is to like not have any kind of like me time. I feel guilty when I take it, and then I also feel stressed when I don't have it. So I think just that balance is probably the hardest thing for me. Early bird or night owl? Definitely early bird. I cannot stay up late. Actually, lately I have been staying up late and doing like cleaning and stuff, but I'm a morning productive person. Definitely early bird. Why I started a YouTube channel. This one's really good because I think it goes back to my insecurity. Like, I really want to. I love recording, editing. I love videos. Like, I like to make them. I've been doing it since I was like maybe in middle school. But yeah, it's a hobby, and I've always been self-conscious about it. And so I made my channel for 2 reasons. Number 1 is to document my life and to have these memories recorded so I can watch them back. And number 2 is just because I enjoy doing it. And those reasons are worth it to me. Like, there's no reason that I should be hung up on what people think or anything like that, because those 2 reasons have nothing to do with other people, and that should be enough for me. And I've decided it is enough for me. So that is why I started my YouTube channel. Favorite videos to make. I like vlogs just because, like I said, one of my reasons for starting the channel is just to document and have these memories. So vlogs, I think that's, yeah. I like vlogs. I also like to watch vlogs, so it makes sense that I would like to make what I like to watch. How many kids do I want? 2. Favorite YouTubers? I have 3. Aspen Ovard, Sierra Schultze, and Sarah's Day. I think if those 3 people could merge into one, I would be that one. Biggest fear for becoming a mom? Honestly, just being a good one. There are so many decisions you make as a mom, like breastfeed, formula feed, how do you want to, like, to sleep train, to not sleep train, gentle parenting, not gentle parenting. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I just want to be the best mom I can be, and my fear is to be a bad mom, I guess. Like, that sounds so silly, but that's really the ultimate fear for me, is just not being good enough. But, I mean, you find what works for you. Everybody has their thing, but I am scared of not being good enough. So I think that's my top fear in every category. Like, that did not change with motherhood. New Year's resolutions. It's clearly not a diet. So, kind of like I said earlier, not new year, new me, but just embracing who I am, and being me unapologetically. That's what I ultimately want to do. I found out for me that there are things I can do every day to make me the best version of me. So instead of being like, I want to go on a diet, I want to lose weight, I'm focusing more on like moving my body, drinking more water, stuff like that. That isn't actually like lose weight, but things that will make me better. And then, I mean, my body might look nicer in the process, but my new motivation is to be the healthy best me, not to look a certain way. And I think that is going to make me so much more successful and give myself some grace when I need it, because I feel like every year I just set myself up to fail with these big, extravagant resolutions. Plus, I like cake. Best part about being a mom. It's gonna sound cheesy, but all of it. I really just enjoy having her. Like, she's just a little ray of sunshine, and she makes every day better. So, my favorite part is probably just having this little person that I just love more than life itself. And I've never wanted so much for one person in my life. So just that next level, undescribable love, that is the best part. Is that it? That seems really short. So I'm having fun, so I just Googled some more random questions that I'm going to continue to answer, because why not? What is your favorite piece of clothing? Sweatshirts, leggings, joggers. I like comfy. Did you go to college? Yes, I did. 4 years for teaching. How long was your longest relationship? That is currently Connor. We will have been together for 10 years in March. So we've been together a minute. We got together when we were 17, started dating, and yeah, we are now 27 with a baby. So worked out. What would you name your children? Well, obviously Indy. Names are really hard for us, so we'll have to revisit that again if we have another baby. Like, I don't think there was a name that we were like, okay, our second one will be this. Like, it's back to square one. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have 2 dogs, a pug terrier mix. Her name is Puggles. She's about 9, and we have a 2-year-old silver lab named Denver. What are your hobbies? Spending money, eating. That's about it. What's your favorite color? White and pink. Dream job as a kid? I want to say teacher. I really think it was teacher. Favorite TV shows? I really like Schitt's Creek, Survivor, Friends is a big one, Stranger Things. What books have changed your life? Confessions of a Crappy Christian I'm reading now, and I love it. It's been really motivating. I have Risen Motherhood on deck. I really like personal development books, so that kind of explains those. Be super cliche. Obviously, the Bible changes your life, right? So there's that. I still need to read it cover to cover. Haven't done that yet. I think that's about it. I'm not a huge reader, so when I find something I like, that's super exciting for me. What are your favorite sports teams? So we like the Tennessee Volunteers and the Atlanta Braves. Not really into NFL that much. Basketball drives me crazy because of the squeaky shoes, but baseball and football, I like those. Okay, I feel like I've probably bored you sitting here eating cake and just answering questions about myself. I'm super excited to take on YouTube this year, so if there's anything that you want to see from me, please let me know, because I would love to make more videos you're entertained in. I love watching vlogs, but I always feel like mine are entertaining. So just let me know what you like, what you don't like. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know and can make more like it. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!